Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. I've been playing PokeMMO for an extremely long time, and I think the breeding system in PokeMMO is one of the things that keeps the economy stable. It's what keeps the game able to succeed long term, and the breeding system has been monstrously changed recently. Not in the way that affects the average player. Honestly, it's going to affect the 1%. Anybody trying to egg hunt, I'm seeing people saying it's buffed. I'm seeing people say it's nerfed. I want to get to the bottom of it and actually test how many eggs can I make in X period of time. So now when you head over to the daycare man, you can also breed in any region now because you do it all from the daycare man. There's no more running back and forth from the PC, so it switches up the variety there, which is already nice when you're spending thousands of hours breeding eggs. So I have 3 boxes prepared here, 6, 12, and 22. Ignore these sporadic numbers, and you can just straight up boom boom breed. Now I'm not going to do that, so I want to do a nice test. I'm going to pop a shiny charm. We're going to start, which will act as a timer, and we're going to see how many eggs I can make. And this is without having the muscle memory learned. I'm going to try my best to learn it as quick as possible. I've got a few Mountain Dews in my system, so you know my clicks are somewhat, hopefully, on point. We're going to see how it goes. I want to test. Was egg hunting genuinely nerfed? Was it genuinely buffed? Am I good at the game? Am I bad at the game? We'll see right about now. Let's jump into it. So we just start our charm. I'm going to go ahead and start the breed. We're just going to do this. Breed the first one. Then I believe we'll get the egg. You want to make sure you have your text, your settings, gameplay, instant speed text. Very important if you're doing a strategy like this. You do have to click up there, but the selection of the Pokemon in the boxes is quite easy. You have to left click. That's the big muscle memory thing I feel like is going to be the clicking this. There seems to be a little bit of a delay as well from from one screen to another. Now, it's also super important, so you're going to watch me. If it was just this, if it was just the fact that you always want to hover your mouse now over that, it's going to be super important. If it was just that, oh, now I have 5. Did you see what just happened? Oh, now I have 5, my party's full. 5 eggs in my party. Do I have to go back? No. You just keep going. There is no need to use your WASD, your arrow keys. If you're a psychopath and you play with those, you just sit here and you breed. This is much comfier. Arguably less skill-based / skill-intensive, but I still think it's quite skill-intensive and skill-expressive, just the clicks in general. I'm sure we'll see a lot of people doing different eggs per hour depending on their APM and their mechanics. We already saw that previously. So this is without any custom strings. I have no custom strings installed. This is after the change where they are trying to get rid of people from using custom strings. I'm curious to see. I'm just going to do these 3 boxes. Usually, I would try to aim for one box every 4.5 minutes pace was kind of the goal when I would breed. My peak eggs within an hour previously, I think it was 430, 427, something like that. That was the most I've ever made. Nothing crazy. There are plenty of players who do way more than that. I think the average player when you're making eggs, you probably want to shoot for around 360 an hour. I think that's the average what you want to shoot for. This is also supposed to help a lot with ping. People who were struggling with ping issues, this was supposed to kind of even the playing field. That was a big thing that Park, one of the staff members, talked about. So I'm really excited to see what comes of this. I'm going to go ahead and finish these 3 boxes. I'm going to full focus, and I will see you guys after that. Something I've already learned to start doing is just to double click this box or spam click this space as quick as possible. I kind of was playing it safe, just trying to left click it. But if you just spam click that, I think it actually makes it appear a little faster. I was getting a little bit of a delay / if I would drag click, it would mess it up. But if you just spam double click, I think it works a lot better at that with speed wise. You also can easily switch the boxes around while you're in this menu, which is obviously super important. Also important to note, they got rid of the gender question. So now the gender question actually happens. I'll show you really quick in a breed. The gender, I'll do a Trico, for example. It happens in the breeding menu. So if you don't change it or select anything, you just go through with the breed. So the gender question now it's actually, which once again speeds things up. It also makes it fairer because previously, if you were breeding genderless Pokemon, it was faster shiny hunting, decently so. Versus now, this should actually make it an even playing field for gendered mons like Trico or starter Pokemon versus Rotom or Porygon. Okay, so this is a great benchmark. As a benchmark, I just finished my second box in 7 minutes, which is the fastest pace I've ever had while egg hunting. Already using, I already hit PB without even learning. I'm also like, my muscle memory is so bad. My muscle memory is so bad. I could be doing this way better. And I've already hit the fastest I've ever done this. And I've said this for a while. I love shiny hunting in PokeMMO. I honestly like don't want many, like, I think the pace, the long grind of it all, I think it's all fantastic. If you're gonna buff any methods, you can buff eggs a little bit. Eggs are insane. The average player will never be able to egg hunt. It's so expensive. It takes around like 1,000 hours. It is a brutal hunt. Just for one Pokemon, right? Just for one rare. I think this will make it a lot more viable for the average person to be able to egg hunt. Like, this is actually really nice. While also, once again, fixing up ping issues and not having that be part of the requirement. This is super nice. It will also save us money on shiny charms in the long run as well, which is massive. Like, you have to ask yourself, why would the devs want us to spend less money on shiny charms? It's just for the benefit of the game. A lot of people like to assume malice. They're gonna make less money on shiny charms because of this change. This is just because they thought it was good for the game, which is really important to talk about. Oh, also, I didn't even realize this. You also get to hatch 5 of the eggs while you're doing this. Holy, I didn't even, can you switch like this? Oh no, you can't do that. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty crazy though. Now I messed this up. Oh no. But that's, wow. That's pretty wild. Wait, did I mess this up now? Did I glitch it? Let me switch out. I think I might have glitched it, but that's okay. But you can essentially, yeah, I hatched 5 passively while this is actually super sick. That's cool. This is the last one. I definitely could have done 3 boxes in 2 minutes. Or 10 minutes, sorry. I absolutely could have. That's the last box, boys. That's it. That's 3 boxes. 3 boxes done in 10.5 minutes. That is by far, I'm pretty sure, the fastest egg pace I've ever had in my entire shiny hunting career, by far. I'm gonna also open 5 mysterious dust balls for the fun of it, because someone gifted me to do that. So we'll do it here, why not? But I'm also going to calc the numbers here in a quick sec to see if we were to keep that pace. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Don't do this at home. I do not recommend. This is just for content because someone did it. 4. Do not open these at home. I think that was 5. Okay. Now, we did 90 eggs in 10.5 minutes. You could easily do that in 10. Like, that was with me learning. I think you easily could do that in 10. So let's just make it easier math and do 9 times 6. That is 540 eggs at that pace. Obviously, that's only a small test. And while you're egg hunting, like, you're gonna get worse and worse over the hour. Just usually to make sense, you're kind of wearing yourself down. That is insane. My PB prior to this, I just jumped up the ability to make 100 more eggs per hour because of this breeding change. This is going to make breeding for rare shinies easier for everybody. I think in a balanced way. Once again, I'm not usually an advocate for making shiny hunting easier. I think this is a fair way to do it, and honestly a reasonable one. I think it makes it way more even and fair for the average player. This is like one of the most positive shiny. This is awesome. Shiny rare changes I've seen in PokeMMO. I'm very happy with this change. We'll see if my thoughts change on that over time, but I'm very happy with this. I see this as just a positive change. It helps the average player be able to get into rare shunting. That is so sick. That's so cool. Glad we tested it. I'm gonna have to practice it a lot more. I'm gonna have to learn more, but this changes rare shiny hunting forever. I think it's important to talk about. It evens things out. I think it's super interesting. That's just crazy. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like it if you did. Subscribe for daily PokeMMO videos. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno. Hey, what's up? Patrouski here, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me, and if your name is listed here, that means you went above and beyond and supported the channel financially, which allows me to even be here and have the time to do this. So thank you so very much.